Listen, for I am ultimate man, and this is my tale of courage and resilience. Born in the tumultuous city of Mogadishu in 1980, I have known adventure and danger from my earliest days. My father, a masterful consultant for governments, led our family on a journey across various lands. My heritage is both Dutch and Senegalese, and I have a brother and a sister who share in my bold spirit. At the age of 1, my father took us away from Mogadishu to the Netherlands, where we settled in Amsterdam when I was 4. My father continued his work as a consultant in different countries, and we were constantly on the move. When I was 5, we joined him on a mission in Yemen, where I witnessed the might of my father's intellect in action. But our family was soon torn apart by the ravages of war. One day my parents left me in St. Louis with my grandmother, while they took my older brother and sister to Dakar, the capital of Senegal. It was a moment of great peril, for a fierce conflict raged between Senegal and Mauritania. I had no idea of the danger that lurked outside. One day my aunt asked me to go to the shop, and I went out, completely oblivious to the violence that was tearing my homeland apart. Senegalese vigilantes were hunting down Moors, seeking revenge for the murders they had committed against the Senegalese people. I was an innocent child caught in the middle of it all. As I walked around, a group of Senegalese approached me, armed with machetes and bats with spikes. My heart pounded in my chest as I realized that they were coming for me. But then, a miracle occurred. Someone stepped in and recognized me, telling the attackers that I was no more, but a local boy. They let me go, and I was saved from certain death. The war raged on, taking many lives in its wake. But even in the darkest of times, there is hope. My parents returned to me, and we continued our travels. Eventually, my mother chose to settle in Senegal, and my father bought her a villa on the island of Saint Louis. It was there that I made a vow to myself, a promise to fight for good and to undo evil wherever it may lurk. I have faced danger and witnessed the worst of humanity, but I have also seen the power of compassion and bravery in the face of adversity. And I will continue to fight for what is right, no matter what challenges lie ahead. Chapter 1. The Beginning. Discovering the Spiritual World. In the land of Yemen, where the sands whisper tales of ancient times, I found myself awoken one night from my slumber by a bright light outside my window, a sight beyond my wildest dreams that would leave even the bravest of souls quaking. As I gazed out my window, I saw a boat sailing through the starry night sky, carried by 8 beings so strange and otherworldly that my mind could hardly comprehend them. Yet, as they landed, they surrounded me, their towering forms so enormous that their toes could not even fit within the confines of my humble abode. The air was thick with ancient energy, and though their language was foreign to my ears, I could feel the intensity of their discussion as their voices were rumbling like thunder. They seemed to be debating something of utmost importance, and I knew in my heart that it concerned me. Suddenly, they all turned to me, their massive forms casting long shadows on the floor, and their gazes so serious it sent shivers down my spine. They nodded gravely, and then they were gone as quickly as they had appeared, vanishing like shooting stars in the starry night sky. I was left alone, bewildered by what had just transpired. Although I never saw them again, my mind was forever marked by their image. These beings shone with an otherworldly light. In my studies of the legends and lore of ancient civilizations, I came to realize that they were no mere mortals. Nay, they were the Egyptian gods of old, come to bestow upon me some divine message or task, or I was an enemy to be dealt with. Their forms were humanoid, But some of them, their heads were hidden beneath gold helmets, each adorned with the visage of a different animal. The most awe-inspiring of them all was the one with an eagle's head, its radiance outshining even the brightest star with its piercing gaze, and bright light illuminating my soul. But it was the one with the head of a hound that truly struck fear into my heart, its menacing presence a reminder that there is still so much we do not understand in this mystical world of ours. Their clothes were as impressive as their bodies, sparkling with an unearthly light that seemed to come from within. And though their visit was brief, the impact of their presence would stay with me forever, a reminder of the divine mysteries that lay beyond the realm of mortal understanding. Buy the book, The Ultimate Dream Saga of UltimateMan at Kobo Exclusive. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Thank you for listening.